Hi, so we're having a spa day because everything sucks. I feel like everyone's been stressed out lately. The world literally is plummeting. So I thought that maybe we could just have a nice relaxing spa day together. Maybe chit chat about everything that's going on. But first, let's go through the steps that we're going to be doing today. All of the relaxing activities. First, I'm going to be braiding my hair, which I probably won't film all of that. It's not really fun. We're going to be doing a face mask. My stepmom just got this cool thing that like zaps your pimples. We're going to be trying that because I do have Mount Everest growing on my forehead, and also I have one on my chin. I feel like you can probably see it. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. Then we're going to be putting on a face mask. Doing my eyebrows because I always say that I'm going to do my eyebrows in my videos and then I never actually do. So I'm going to be doing that as well. And then I'm going to be painting my nails. And that's probably the point where we will start chit-chatting about life and just having a nice little conversation, getting some things off our chest. That's pretty much what's going to be happening. I just worked out and showered, so that's what we have going on here. Ow, why is this like, God. I was gonna maybe self-tan, but I don't think that I'm going to just because I'll have to like undress, and I just put on this really comfy sweatshirt that I have. Speaking of things that have names of colleges on them, I posted a TikTok in this shirt that said Harvard on it, and then like as a joke, I put just got back from classes at Harvard with like the red heart that is now a very sarcastic thing, and this person commented, and they were like,
"Do you actually go to Harvard?"
They didn't even comment that on that video. They commented on like another video that I posted. And they were like, "Do you actually go to Harvard? And if you do, like, do you play sports and what's cool about you or something?" First of all, nothing. And also, I don't go to Harvard. That's kind of nice though, that they thought that I did. They know nothing about me, but they think I'm smart enough to go to Harvard. Yeah, I just thought that that was kind of interesting, and maybe I would flex it, that someone thought I could go to Harvard. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. I also always start sweating, A, when I'm filming, and also B, when I braid my hair. So this is a really good combination. Hey. Hey.
How y'all doing?
So I'm done with my hair. I don't know if you could tell. My hair almost just fell off. Now we're gonna go zap my pimples off. And then we'll put on the face mask, then we'll do the eyebrows, then we'll do the painting of the nails, and then we'll be done. And hopefully less stressed out. Did I shuffle it? Nope. Okay, ready? Zap my face. Lexi just goes, "Oh, I don't really have any big ones." Okay, we get it. Okay, so I'm back. I'm filming in my bathtub because, first of all, no one uses it for some reason, even though it's like huge. Maybe I should do that sometime. Also because the way that my voice sounds in this room, the echo that it has, the volume that it makes my voice have, I feel like there's a word for it. If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
The acoustics.
Also, it's the only room that really no one else is in. I'm gonna put this on. I have a mirror this time, so I'm not gonna be trying to use the camera as a mirror. I'm using my brain this time. I just had lunch, and so if there's anything in my teeth, I'm gonna apologize now. Oh, there's something in my face, so I got that off. What? That's not what this is supposed to look like. Okay, I'm scared. What is going on? Is it expired? Why is it doing that? I like don't know. Don't know. That looks like a better consistency. This is an avocado and oatmeal mask. Ow, it's kind of burning the pimples that I got zapped. Nope. Haven't I had this discussion before where I literally cannot apply without getting in my hair? This is looking bad. Oh, there we go. Look at that consistency. That's what we like to see. Oh, how am I gonna pluck my eyebrows like that? Okay, feeling like that's good. I'm gonna fix the part that got in my eyebrow and wash my hands, and I'll be right back. It looks exactly the same. I'm gonna be plucking my eyebrows now. This might be seen as not soothing for some people, but for some reason, I like plucking my eyebrows. This is when I start getting into my thoughts and feelings about everything that's going on in the world right now. Here's the thing though, like there have already been times where I've been at family events and I had to stop talking to people. It's just being humane, I feel like. It's just people's lives, you know what I mean? Like how is it political?
I feel like I'm shaking this.
Hey, I'm not gonna pluck my eyebrows. My sister normally does it. But yeah, I just feel like it's very, very obvious that a change needs to happen. I don't understand how this is still like an issue. And also it's pissing me off. There's all of these peaceful protests going on. All the media does is make us mad at each other. Like people, I feel like people are more on the same side than they know.
What I mean by this is that people bring other topics of controversy into the conversation when they're just talking about one controversial topic. For example, I saw this thing and it was like, oh, if Black Lives Matter, then abortion, those lives matter as well. Okay, but that's its own completely controversial topic that people have very different views over already, so you're just bringing another thing to argue about into the conversation when you should just be talking about the civil rights movement that's going on. If you're going to talk about that and have a discussion about that, then go ahead, but don't bring other stuff into it, because that stuff is literally just being used so you have something to disagree over. Also, why am I signing petitions to make the KKK illegal? And to make it illegal for us to get shot with our hands up? Why am I doing that? Why do I have to do that?
I'm just like I'm not a very political person at all. Like my family always gets into political debates. At every single family gathering, there's at least one political debate. Someone ends up pissed at someone else, someone leaves, comes back, starts arguing, leaves again. There's no family gathering that we have where we don't get into a political debate, but I'm never a part of it. I literally never say anything. But recently I've been getting involved because I'm like, how is this even, it's not politics, it's just understanding that we're supposed to be equal. I don't get it. How do you argue that? Anyways, I also wanted to put this gel in my eyebrow to make it like stand up. It's been almost 7 minutes and this needs to come off after 10. Let's do it in 3 minutes. Hey. I need to stop doing that. So I forgot to realize that if I wash my face, then the eyebrow gel would come off. So I have to put that back on. And then I'm going to paint my nails. So now that that's over, I picked this color because it's the only color that I have. I wanted to cut my nails more, but I don't even think that I have a nail clipper. So they're gonna have to stay the length that they are. Wait, I really like this color. I think this is my favorite color.
Period.
I think this is my favorite color ever. I haven't really been doing much except like going to work. Oh, I can paint my toes now too. Oh, I don't know if I have work at 3 or 4. If I have work at 3, then I have to leave here in 15 minutes. And I'm painting my nails right now, so hopefully I don't have work at 3, but I'm pretty sure I don't. But also I might. Oh, also I have this idea for a video, right? Don't know if I want to do a playlist video where I like insert a photo of a memory that I have with that song, or if I want to make one where I make TikTok dances, like pick a part from each song and like
make a TikTok dance to it.
So let me know what you think would be more entertaining. Why did that just happen? It literally just took off some nail polish when I put on more nail polish. Maybe I'll actually tell some like stories from work because it isn't really interesting. It just sounded like I said it isn't really interesting, but I did in fact say it is really interesting to work in a restaurant in this time, because one of my favorite things is that, so we're just doing to go right now. Actually, we have outside seating as well. That's new. We didn't have outside seating before. We literally made outside seating for this circumstance, and I think we're gonna keep it. Like, why?
Oh, let's do it again. Why is it taking off nail polish?
It happened again. Forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about working in a restaurant. One of my favorite things is when people ask me when we're opening back up. Which, like, now I know when we're opening back up, but like when everything first started, people were like,
oh, when are you gonna open up again?
and I was like, I don't know when the pandemic's gonna end. How would I know that? How would anyone know that? Another favorite thing of mine is that someone calls at 7:57 and we close at 8. As the phone was ringing, I was like, listen, I could not take this order right now, and no one would know. But then, at the same time, my manager has a phone that gets all the calls in his office and would have seen. So I really didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with getting in trouble because I actually did get in trouble for something else. So I'll explain that story after because that was fun and funny for me. So I decided to pick up the call. This guy only ordered 2 things, like it wasn't bad, but the kitchen did get mad at me. I did have to deal with that. I go to put in the order, I go to send it through, and it says,
sorry, like the restaurant's closed. You can't put an order through.
I already hung up with the guy. I had to call him back, but then I couldn't call him back because I didn't take down his phone number. I put it in the system and it wasn't in the system anymore when I was trying to put it through, and so I literally freaked out. But then it ended up being fine. I personally feel like every single person in the world should have to work in a restaurant at least once in their life. Because then no one would be dicks and everyone would be like, no, don't worry, I understand. You need empathy in the world, okay? I really hope I don't have work at 3. If I do, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna check right now because I'm supposed to be leaving right now if I do have work. Hold on. I've worked at 4, so I'm fine. Now I'm gonna tell you the story about why I got in trouble last night at work. We have to order food, like our dinner, 30 minutes before close. So like at the end of the night when the kitchen's trying to close down, like all the orders don't go through. But the kitchen gets annoyed like anyways when we put in food. And so sometimes when they know it's like us, they don't try as hard on our food. And so I put my dinner in under a different name. because I wanted them to do a good job of my food. And then I realized that what I ordered had something in it that wasn't on the menu anymore, so I had to go back there and tell them that it was mine, and so could they get it for me, which like ended up being fine. Like they ended up doing it for me, but then at the end of the night they were like trying to close out all the checks, and then so I put it under Brenda, and so they had like this random order for Brenda, and everyone started freaking out, but I wasn't around the people who were freaking out. And so my manager like came up to me and he's like,
Hey, did you like put your food in under your name?
and then I was like,
Oh no, like I put it under someone else's name because the kitchen doesn't try.
the kitchen doesn't try when it's our food. And then he's like,
Yeah, you're just gonna put it under your name because a lot of people were actually freaking out because of you.
and I was like, okay. So yeah, won't be doing that again, maybe. Hey, oh my God. I need to stop saying that. It's literally getting so annoying. It's like the only way I know how to say hello to people now. I'm just like,
Hey, how y'all doing?
and I think people are actually starting to wonder if that's how I am. Also, I'm kind of mad at myself because I picked up this shift tonight. Like I didn't need to work it. Why did I do that? It's actually because I'm saving up my money over the summer so I cannot have to worry about paying rent for my apartment at school. So I guess it's like worth it, but like at the same time, is it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here because I'm done. I finished painting my nails. Here's what they look like. I'm not gonna show you my toes because people are weird. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and talking and having a spa day. Hopefully, if you joined in with me and did a face mask, maybe zapped some of your pimples off, maybe painted your nails, braided your hair. If you decided to do any of that with me, thanks for coming along for the ride. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Comment down below what I should do for that playlist video. If you don't really care, then I'll just pick one. If you really enjoyed this, then don't forget to subscribe to me. If you don't, that's cool. You're lost. Just kidding. If you do, I'll see you in the next video. Can't wait. Bye. Am I gonna show you my toes?
No.